Now, how we'll go ahead? First, find out the minimum value. Let me do the calculation first for the here. Find out the minimum value. No, first get the sum of all the low value, all the mid value, and all the high values. Get the sum of all the medium value, low value, and the high value. So this is 1, this is 2, 3, 4, and the 5. These are all low values, and I forget to write here as sum also. So write here sum of all of them, so that I get the sum of it. Please see, Arun sir, technically value can be maximum 5. Yes. Hypothetically, if everyone low there comes as 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, it will be 1, 5. Yes. 5 values I am adding, and if everyone is 0, 0, 0, it will be 0. Yes. So basically, I am converting this between 0 to 5. So this column, put it into the row and column. This part I have done, and all of these things, let me put it on little on this side because I require so many of the calculations. Okay, now it says step number 1, find out the LR and the delta. What is L? Find out the minimum value of this from the low. Find out the minimum of all the low value. Find out the maximum of all the high value. Minimum and the maximum. So below that I am writing what it is. It is the L. It is the H. And what is the delta? Delta is equal to high minus low. High minus low, that is the delta. Check out the first part. Determine the LR. Okay, instead of H, it is calling it as R. Let me also call it as R, right side value. LR and delta, minimum of LK from all the low values, compute this value. So I must have put it some other color so that we can know this is something else. And then we put a delta. Now next what we'll do, we will find out the X value, X low, medium, and the high. I'm putting here as X low, X medium, and the X high. All of them will be computed using the low. All of them, check out the formula. L minus capital L by delta, M minus capital L by delta, U minus capital L by delta. It means, what is L? This value, low value, minus the low value here, overall low value, and divided by the delta. Delta is common for all. And now see what happens. If you are getting it, what I have done, I have converted all of the value between 0 to 1. Let me explain. Arun sir, just check this out. This is 4.25.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Minus low value. Actually, if you see, there is none of the value. The minimum value out of all is the 1, Arun sir.
Yes, sir.
And the maximum value is 4.25.
Yes, yes.
So what I did, all the values minus 1. So low is subtracted from all of them. Yes. If I do on the formula, this value minus the low value, that means 1 is subtracted and divided by the range. So all are, see, what is the minimum value? 1. 1 will become the 0 and the highest value will become the 1, and rest all the values fall between 0 to 1. Do you get this basic idea?
It's like scaling, sir, or indexing.
It's just a scaling, nothing else. It's just the scaling. Look at it once again. What is the L? L means find out the among the low. Now check this one out. We are reading this particular table called row wise. Don't worry. This is the admission low. This is the development low. This is the job low. Don't worry about that. It's simply, I am saying, find the sum of all the low value that will be read for the admission. It is 1.5 here, 0.75 here, 0 here, and 0.25 here. Add all of them. Just check what is the sum. Sum is all the low value are added here. And likewise all. What is the high? All the high values are added. What is this value? All these values are added. Now what I'm going next? Number 2. Find out the minimum value of the L and the maximum value in the R. So what will happen? You get all the numbers are between the range of 1 to 4.5. Now what we need to do? a scaling part we need to do. Make the 1 as the 0, minimum value as the 0, maximum value as the 1. How to do that? The value minus the lowest value divided by the range. How I found the delta? Delta is the R minus L. Delta is the R minus L. That is the delta. Now what I have done, this value 2.75 minus 1 divided by range. So it comes between the range of 0 to 1. It comes to 0.54. Check this out. Highest value 4.25 minus 1 divided by the same delta. It will become as 1. Look at the lowest value 1. 1 minus 1 divided by anything, it becomes 0. So it's a sort of a scaling part I have done. Changed all the value between 0 to 1. Arun sir?
Yes, sir. For me, it is perfectly clear, sir. Yeah,
And others? Clear to others also? Any doubt to anyone else?
So people are replying positively, sir.
Okay.
I think there is Alina has a question. She wants to understand the delta and the range. In fact, Alina has problem understanding the calculation part of the table particularly.
Okay. So just check it out. Number one, the first one I have done, some intelligent person who know Excel can actually use VLOOKUP here. VLOOKUP can be used here with little efforts. VLOOKUP is, I'm just looking if it H, find this value from the H and put it here. The first part, how to make this table, just from this V, H, two parts are there. V means this is 1, other part is 0. Now V means this is H, from admission to development is the H, from development to admission it's 0. H means 0.5751. See, I have written the H part here. And 0 means 0.25 I have written here. The next part comes, what is the sum? Find the sum of all the low value of this range. I will call it as for the admission, find the all values of this. So 1, all the low value in the row, I have sum. What is the L? In the low value, I have used the min function. In the high value, I have used the max function. Here, this is the max function. And delta is the range. R minus L is the delta. So this is the among the why I am doing it. Think of it once again. If I'll ask you put all the value on a scale, just help me. It will take just 1 minute. The values are from minimum value is 1. Can you see? All these 15 values, minimum value is 1. So there is a 1, there is a 1. Other value is 1.5, 1.75. Dash, 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 dash. And the maximum value is 4. 4.25 is the maximum value. Somewhere 3.75, then there is a 4.25. Now my point is, out of all the values, make lowest value as the 0, highest value as the 1. How will you do that? For every value, 1.5 minus the overall lowest value. Overall lowest value L is 1. Overall highest value, that is 4.25. And what is the range of all? Range is 3.25. Highest minus the lowest. How to make the normalization? How to go for the scaling? If 1.5 is there, minus 1 divided by 3.25. First cross check. When you apply on this, my formula is LK, or the number, whatever the number is there, let's say number minus capital L, this value, divided by the range. See what will happen. 4.25 minus 1 divided by range is 3.25. Will it become 3.25 by 3.25? It will become 1, correct? Check it out here. 1 minus lowest value is 1 divided by 3.25. It becomes 0. What will happen to 2? If there is a value of 2, 2 minus 1 divided by 3.25. Accordingly, it will come. So please check. What is 2.75? 2.75 is 2.75 minus 1, 1.75 divided by the delta. It is proportionate to 54.54 on a scale of 0 to 1. From a scale of 1 to 4.5, whatever the value of 2.75 was there, rescaled from 0 to 1, this will become 0.54. I hope this should be clear to you now.
Sir, it is clear. It is clear.
Okay. Clear. Okay. If it's not clear, then you just note down the steps. Then now we go ahead with the left and the right. What is the left and the right? Now, for the left part, from the 3 values, we will convert to the 2 values. How to convert? I will use a formula is equal to middle value divided by 1 plus middle value minus the lower value. See, middle value m divided by 1 plus middle minus L, and the same will go here. If I drag it this side, what will become? The formula will become high value V this divided by 1 plus high minus middle value. Now this becomes the 2 value. Actually, sort of the 2 intermittent values I have computed with that. 2 values I have computed, left and the right. From there, we will compute the crisp value. Crisp value means make from the 2 1 value. Are you noting what I am doing? In the Fuzzy ISM, from the 1 value, I first made the 3 value. Why I made the 3 value? Just to incorporate the vagueness. I made the 3. From the 3, I computed overall low, medium, high. From that, I rescaled from 0 to 1. Then I converted into 2, left and the right. And from the 2, I am computing it as the 1. The formulas for same is left into 1 minus left plus right into right, right into right. Put all of this into one bracket and then divide by 1 plus left minus right. This is the formula. So check this. Am I correct? Left on the top it's written LS. Left into 1 minus left plus right into right divided by 1 plus left minus right. So I have done this part. Let me cross check. Left is W13 into 1 minus W13. Left into 1 minus left plus, I think, should I put it in extra bracket? Let me cross check. Let me put one more bracket here so that there is no doubt. There's a missing. Okay. And here I have done it correctly. Then what's the problem? Left into, okay, we can do it if it's creating any confusion. Let's put here as the numerator and the denominator. Though it won't be given in the table, in the paper, but here I'm computing separately. It says left into 1 minus left plus right into right. This comes the numerator part, and denominator part is equal to 1 plus left minus right. This is the denominator part, and XC is numerator divided by denominator. I think it's coming the same. There was no problem. So it comes as XC. It is called crisp value. And from the crisp value, now we will convert here as the Z value, which is the overall value. And this particular Z value will be computed by L. L means overall L value, which we subtracted from everyone. L plus, plus delta. Delta is again the common for all into the crisp value. This becomes my driving power.
Sir, actually the formula is, sir, L plus XK into
X crisp. I have used the X crisp into this. So
okay.
This becomes as my computations for the fuzzy for the rows I have done. And the similar thing I need to do with the column. I know most of you will resign now that it's not for me, or please give me the Excel table. Yeah, table you will get, but just check it out once again. From the 1 value, we made the, incorporating the fuzzy, we made the 3 value each. Get the sum of that. What will happen? Because all the values are between 0 and 1, had it been anything is there 1 1 1, it will become 5. If 0 0 0, it will become 0. So we got the value between the 1 to 4.5 rescaling. So let me write on the top. This is here. Let me write here as this is overall low, mid, and the high values. The next three values are rescaled value. Rescaled values. The next left right I computed. Here are the formula given. So for the left, use the formula. The formula is middle value. Check this out. For the left, the formula is middle value, that is U13, divided by 1 plus middle value, 1 plus this, minus the low value, minus the low, that is T13. And what is the formula of the right? Right, it says upper value, that is the V13, divided by 1 plus upper value minus the middle value, the same. What is the XC part? So XC part is left into 1 minus left. I have done it here. Left into 1 minus, not here, XC, left into this one. Left into 1 minus left plus R into R. I have done this part. And denominator is 1 plus left minus right. 1 plus left minus right. And I have divided the 2. And finally, it is rescaled. It is rescaled using formula L, which is fixed, plus delta, which is fixed, into X crisp, which is the changing value. And I dragged it here. Quickly allow me to go through here also the same part. You can cross check now. Overall low value. First get the sum. First get the sum of all of the values. Here I can use this one. No. Sum will be is equal to sum of which values? How we went from here. First we find out all the low values here. Now we get the sum here of column. So I think this will do. Just get the sum. Now the low out of it will be find the minimum value of all the low values here. This 2, 3, 4, and the 5. So these are the low and the high values. Range is basically delta is equal to this minus this value. And now we'll go with the same part, rescaling part. We have not gone for this part. Yes, sum. Where is the sum I have taken? I'm a little confused. Happy. So this is the sum I have taken. Yes. From the sum, now we have to go for the rescaling. That is XL, etc. Will you allow me to just cross check whether I'm on the right track or not? Probably I'm on the right track. I remember. So this is XL, XM, and X high. We are computing. What is the formula? Is equal to this number sum minus the low number and overall divided by the range. Divided by the range. Now these all will be rescaled. These all are rescaled now. Further, after low, medium, high, what we have done? Just cross check. First, I have done the sum part. Then I have found low from the low values and high from the R from the high values. I have done the same, high from the high values, and I have computed L from all the low values. And range is high minus low or R minus L. L is low and R is high. Range is that. Now we have done the rescaling. Cross check. Minimum value will become 0. And highest value 4.75 should become 1. 4.75 will become 1. And minimum value will become the 0. Right. The next part was, it was left and the right. So let's do the left and the right here. How to do for the left and right? The formula for left right was, check it out. Left is equal to middle, 1 plus middle minus low. Here it says middle value, this is the middle value, divided by 1 plus middle value minus the low value. Okay, I hope we can just drag it because it becomes high divided by 1 plus high minus the middle value. Let's do here and here also. And these two I can copy paste below this. One thing I need to leave here. Just cross check how I computed this. This is the for this F19 middle divided by 1 plus middle minus the low. How I computed this? High 0.6 divided by 1 plus 0.6 minus the middle value and so on. Left, right are computed. Next is find out the XC. Find out the XC. How to find out the XC? The formula was in 2 steps is equal to left into 1 minus left plus right into right, right into right. Okay, this complete divided by 1 plus left minus right. Let me cross check. Was this the formula? Left into 1 minus left plus right into right, 1 minus left plus right. So this is the case, and do the same for all the values here. Paste and paste, paste and paste. So cross check. So this is left into 1 minus left plus right into right divided by 1 plus left minus right. From here we compute the Z value. How to compute the Z value? The formula is low overall plus range, this is common, multiplied by the XC value. And now these values will become the driving power. This is the driving power and paste it here. Okay. This one, please cross check. Arun sir, any questions so far?
No, sir. Felix has mentioned something with regards to column B20.
B20.
He's saying B20. That it should be 1 into B20.
Yes, B20, what it says, the formula for the left was B20. Left is middle value divided by 1 plus middle minus left. Cross check here. Middle value, the formula is, oh no, for the low, left side. The left side formula is middle divided by 1 plus middle minus left. And formula for the right side, it's upper value, 1 plus upper value minus the middle value. Please cross check in the 20. This one, and in the 21 plus cross check, it is high divided by 1 plus high minus middle. Where is the mistake, Arun sir?
No, I cannot sense it, but Felix is mentioning, please check B20.
See, in the left side, the formula was mid value divided by 1 plus middle minus left, low value. And for here, the formula will become high value divided by 1 plus high minus the middle value. Okay, please cross check. Then going with the left, right we have done. Now going with the XC value, the formula was left into 1 minus left. Oh, I've done 1 into left. That's my mistake. It's 1 minus left plus right into right, 1 plus left minus right. I think that's one mistake.
This is what Felix was mentioning.
Okay. This is okay. And now go for the last one. It's a L plus range into this value. I think now it's okay. And finally, what we will do. So congratulations, our fuzzy part is done. And now we are remaining only with the one part. And the one part is, okay, not this. We will go paste values. This one is called as the driving power. This is the driving power, and dependence, P-E-N-D-E-N-C-E. Dependence I will take from here. It is 1.211, 2.975. Are you getting it? This is the dependence for all. So the third value is 3.413. Next value is 3.103. Next is 5.118. And what you will do, you will plot it. Just see in our papers. So just quickly, this paper is the base paper which I said. I will just come to it. Just let me check. They have taken dependence on the x-axis. The rule of the Excel is whosoever you want on the x-axis, that should be the first one. So driving power will go here. The rule of the Excel is whosoever you put on the left hand side will go to the x-axis. This becomes our Fuzzy MICMAC. So what's its name? Its name is Fuzzy MICMAC. So if you cross check it now, earlier our MICMAC was like that. The values was 54331. And now the values are coming something like in decimal. That is what the Fuzzy is all about. And this becomes as the Fuzzy MICMAC.